Shalom, shalom, shalom. Giving honor and praise to the Most High, the Creator and the Maker of heaven and earth. My name is Yeshaya Yisrael of the tribe of Dan of the nation of Israel. We call this one here Hebrew Review and Conversation, Hebrew class number 46. Okay? Now, let us start off in prayer. Haluel, Haluel, Moshienu, Malchenu, Zorenu. Atahu ve'in kimoka b'shamayim u'ba'aretz. Al halala hazeh, ani sho'el oka lihiyot iti. V'gam kein tiyena im kol ha'amim asher hem shomrim. V'gam kein kol ha'amim asher hem yishmeru. Et hakita hazot. Melech ha'olam bebakusha. Shub lanu bebakusha et leshonu. V'gam kein tikwakna bebakusha et ruach ha'azel mechayenu. Melech ha'olam bebakusha. Titing lanu im bene Yisrael hayodim olka. Ubne Yisrael ashehem bebrut aleka. Wagam king lamed otanu bebakushaya lelamed aladotka. Wagam king lil modka. Amen. Giving honor and praise unto the Most High, the Creator and the Maker of heaven and earth. Now, it has been some time, brothers and sisters, since we actually did a class live, and I know that it's a weekend and I know it's late. But just wanted to get this out there to the people for those who are interested. All right, live stream. There's some people who may know about this because I already explained to some brothers and some family about this particular aspect of what we're going to get into tonight. All right, now we want to continue on with the aspect of the classes, and I asked the people to share the video. I asked the people to subscribe to the channel so that way you'll get the notification for when we are going to be doing this. All right. Let's go on. Okay. We see here review and conversation. Now, if you remember, brothers and sisters, that Hebrew is read from right to left. Okay, from right to left. All right. Now, in the first line here, I put most of the vowels in. And then what we're going to do with the next three lines is put them in and explain what we're talking about for edification purposes. All right. What you see here, brothers and sisters, is the word akot. Aleph kept wild tau. All right. Akot. The word akot means sister. Now, as we explained before, words like a and is are already understood in Hebrew. So akot will more so mean a sister. All right. Akot, omra. The word omra, as you see here, brothers and sisters, comes from the root word, brothers and sisters, amar. Aleph mem resh is the root of that, and the word amar means to say. Now, what you're looking at, brothers and sisters, with this kwamatz and the hey, shows it as stated in previous lessons, the aspect of it being in the feminine. All right, so you have akot omra. All right, a sister is saying akot omra. Okay, akot omra. A sister is saying. This word right here is a present tense verb. All right, akot omra telek. Now let's look at this word right here, telek. It comes from, brothers and sisters, the root word halak. The word halak means to go or to walk. Now, when you conjugate that particular verb within the future tense, the hey drops out and a tau comes in its place. Now, the tau that you see here, all right, remembering from lesson number 6, all right, that which is actually 40 lessons ago, all right, that the letter tau is a feminine letter. So looking at this here, telek means knowing that the root of it, brothers and sisters, is the word halak, meaning to go or to walk. Telek, future tense, telek means she will go or she will walk. All right? Telek, she will go or she will walk. Be'etah. Now, earlier in the lesson, I said I'll put most of the vowels in this particular one. I deliberately, in this particular regard, to a great extent, then left this out so you can see what we're doing in this particular regard. This dagesh that you see within the hey stresses the sound of the H or ha sound. All right, so this is more so said accurately as beta, beta. All right, beta, beit, you know, means what? House of. Okay, so beta, means her house. Akot omra telek beta. A sister a sister says, all right, either one is saying or says, present tense. Okay, akot omra telek beta. A sister says she will go beta. She will go house. She will go home. She will go her house. What are we dealing with in this particular regard? If I were to say this as beta, okay, without the dagish within the hey, I'm saying the word home. If I'm saying the word bait, all right, that means house of. Beta means to the house. But this is something we want to point out in that regard. Just as the word shamayim means heaven, in shemaima in Hebrew means to the heavens. Well, beta, all right, means to home. You don't have to necessarily add the lamed in that particular regard. Now, we will here, and I'll explain why, making a small one there. Because we're saying to her house. All right? So let's expound upon what we're dealing with this particular word here. Bet wild cow spells the word bait, which means house of. All right? If you don't have the lamed there, but you have the dagesh there, it's beta. Beta means her house. All right? Now, if you had this word here without the lamed, without the dagesh, you would still say beta. And beta means home or going to home. But since we're saying her home or her house, you must, in that regard, add the prefix of the lamed. You may want to go to lesson 15 on this channel to understand the aspect of the lamed serving as a prefix. So this is things we want to point out in that for edification purposes. Akot omra be akot omra telek labeta. A sister is saying she will go to her house. All right. If we remember, showing the aspect of the possessive noun in Hebrew is shown in Hebrew as the aspect of the suffix, not the prefix. All right. Let's go on. Okay. Looking at the second line here, we see the hey, the yod, and the aleph. Now, if you remember lesson number 27, 28, so forth and so on, we went over this we went over this pronoun extensively. He means she. Okay. He, then you got the yod, the waw, the dalet, the ayin, and the tau. Now, just like this word here, follow along with the pen, just like this word here is also a verb. So if you were to drop the waw, and drop the waw. If you were to drop the aspect of the suffix hey and the suffix tau here, you would have yod, dalet, and ayin. Yada. Yada in Hebrew means to know. All right. So now when you conjugate that in the present tense, feminine singular, you would say he yodaat. He yodaat, which means she knows. This is the present tense as this is the present tense. All right. So there are no verbs here that's not the present tense besides telek and telek, as I'll explain in a second. Every other verb in this lesson is the present tense besides the word telek. Let's go on. He, meaning she. He yodaat. She knows. Present tense. He yodaat. Telek. Same word you see here, telek, which means she will go or she will walk. All right. Now, if you notice, we're not saying he yodaat, he telek. Don't always have to say that. Now, with the present tense, you may, unless you're saying the name of the person, you may want to put the pronoun as we see here with the word he. Now, getting back to this part here with the word telek. Telek means she will go or she will walk. The kasofit is the only sofit that actually has a vowel within it. Periodically, you see nun sofit with the vowel, but that's very rare, but it does exist. Now, getting back into this, you have the word telek, which means she will go or she will walk. He yodaat telek. She knows, she is knowing, she know, or she knows that is, she knows telek. She will go, she will walk. This word here, in. means with. All right? Im. All right? Now let's look at this next aspect here. Achiha. You may want to go to lesson number 33, lesson number 34, when I went over the aspect of brother and sister, showing the possessive aspect of such. Ak means brother. Aki, brother of. Akiha, her brother. All right? Akiha, her brother. He yodaat. Telem im achiha. She knows she will go with her brother. Im achiha, with her brother. Okay? So that's something we want to point out in regard for edification purposes for sentence structure. All right? Let's go on and continue. Same word as we see over here. We see akiha, and over here you see akiha. Okay? Akiha, here and here, both mean her brother. All right? Akiha. Now, note what we're doing now. Wa, isha, emphasizing the I sign at the end. Akiha with isha. Akiha with isha. Now, you already see, brothers and sisters, this wow with the shawab, wa, which means and. All right? And in Hebrew, it's said as wa or we or wa. Okay? Or sometimes u. And it always serves as a prefix. And the word and in Hebrew said as such is not a separated word from what it's connected with. All right, brother and sister. It said it's ak we akot. It's not ak wa akot. The word and is connected to the word that follows after it. All right, it all becomes one in Hebrew. So that's something, but yet it serves as a prefix. All right, akiha with isha. Ish we know means man. Isha with or without the yod means woman or wife. But now when you emphasize in this regard, with Isha means her husband, her brother, and her husband. All right? Want to emphasize that. All right? Akiha with Isha, her brother, and her husband. Ish means husband, Isha means her husband. All right? Akiha with Isha. Look at the next one here. Holkim. Hey. Wow. Lamed Kaf Yod Mem Sofi. Holkim. Holkim means what? Masculine plural, present tense, walking or going. All right? Akiha with Isha, Holkim, Imah. All right? You may notice we're putting a lot of dagishes in the hay. All right? That emphasizes the feminine aspect in most cases. All right? Akiha with Isha, Holkim. Her brother and her husband are going. You can say, you are able to say, all right, Akia with Isha him Holkim. You don't always have to say that pronoun in that particular regard, but it doesn't hurt if you do. All right? Akiha with Isha Holkim Imah. Imah means with her. So let's understand what we're looking at going back to the second sentence. Im meaning with. Imah meaning with her. Now, this is not Imah meaning mother. That's Imah with an aleph, okay? Im means with. Imah means with her. Imo means with him. Imi means with me. All right? So now, when you're looking at this right here, the ayin, the mem, and the hey. Akiha with Isha, her brother and her husband, hold king. They are going, Imah, with her. Okay? Look at this here. Hem, hold king, Bib Racha. Hem, they are, the pronoun. Hem, holkim. They are going. They are going. Hem, holkim, bib racha. They are going what? Let's break this down. This bet here, taking it back to lesson 15, serves as a prefix. All right? Drop that off. You have the word baraka. The word baraka means blessing. It comes from the root word barak, which means to bless. All right? Hem, holkim, bib raka. They are going bib raka. This bet serves as a prefix meaning with as well. All right? Or in. This bet means with or in. They are going in a blessing. They are going with a blessing. They are going with a blessing. So these are things wanting to point out in that particular regard. All right. So now let's explain what we're dealing with in this particular regard. We have here translated writing down. A sister says, she'll, future tense, she'll go to her house. All right. She knows she'll go with her brother. All right. Her brother and her husband go or walk with her. All right. They are going, or they go, either or, okay, with a blessing. All right. Akot umra telek lebeita. Hi yodaat telek im akiha. Akiha wa isha. Holkim imah. Hem holkim bib raka. All right. So that right there is something we just want to point out, brothers and sisters, for edification purposes. Okay. Nine zero 587 4841. That's the number to call or text me. All right. 908 587 4841. All right. That ends the class here. As stated in the past, we'll continue these. Most High willing, Most High bless. We do not want the class to be an hour and a half as we've done in the past. All right. We want to sit there and condense it to maybe 16, 20, the most 30 minutes. Sometimes a little over the 40, but nowhere near as long as they used to be. So that way we can keep the people's attention span. All right. There will be more classes in the future. Most High willing, Most High blessed. Subscribe to the channel, share the video, leave your comments. I'm open to constructive criticism. Shalom Lakem. Now, in concluding this particular aspect out, I want to emphasize on something that somebody has stated to me inside of one of the comments. Now, this right here, in all due respect, is done in love and professionalism. Let me explain what I mean and what I'm talking about in this particular regard. All right. Now, I want to emphasize something, brothers and sisters. And pardon me, because I usually don't erase the board during the course of the class, but I wanted to show something about Hebrew that's something that must be pointed out. Let's look at these two words here. Now, all right, you have here, that's just a line, that's not a vowel or nothing like that. This word here, holeket, hey, wow with the konam, lamed with the segol, kaf with the segol tau. Holeket, present tense, PT, feminine singular, going or walk. All right. Then we have here the word holka. All right. Hey, wow with the konam, shawa with the lamed or lamed with the shawa, you join it. Kaf with the kwamats, the hey. Kwamats and hey identifying the aspect of feminine. Now, this both mean the exact same thing. Feminine singular, present tense. Holeket, holeket, present tense. Holka, feminine, present tense. Why am I doing this? Because in a comment I saw tonight, somebody was saying that on lesson number 27, when I stated that holka means feminine singular, walking or going, that the person said the word for it is more so holeket. I want to emphasize to the sister who stated such that we're both correct. Holeket and holka, it means the exact same thing. So I can correctly say he holeket or he holka. I can say at holeket, you are walking or you are going, or I can say at holka, same thing. This word is interchangeable with this word. When you study the books such as the 201 Hebrew verbs and so forth and so on, you will begin to see that particular aspect. So that's why I want to point this out for edification purposes. You have holeket and holka. Both of them mean the exact same thing. Walking or going, present tense, feminine singular. And with that, giving honor and praise unto the Most High, the Creator and the Maker of heaven and earth. Thus concludes this class. Shalom.